Today is July 20th, 2025, and this is Read Through the Bible, California edition.
That's right. And we were in California, and we had a wonderful day yesterday. A very full day.
Yeah, it was very full day, but wonderful.
Yeah.
All the rest of our kids and their spouses and another grandchild arrived.
Yeah.
And we all got to be together.
Yep.
My sister and her family came over with my parents,
Yep.
and we all had a great day together.
Yep. Did some swimming, had pizza for dinner, and ice cream. You bought some root beer floats last night. It was really fun.
And we did a big family photo of all of us.
Yeah.
Because it's very special to all be together.
Yep, that's great. And we then today are going to Grace Bible Church in Pleasant Hill, like we always do.
Church.
That's where parents go. And then we're heading up to Tahoe. So stay
Yes.
tuned to see what it is we do in Tahoe.
Very excited.
Okay, but today in our weekend edition reading, we're going to read from Psalm 44, which carries over some of the themes of Psalm 42 and Psalm 43. This is a psalm of abandonment. If you're looking for one word that describes it, I think abandonment would be a great word.
Yeah, and I was just noticing this morning when I was looking at Psalm 43 again, it stood out to me where the psalmist says in verse 2, "Why have you rejected me?" And that reminded me in chapter 42 of the psalmist says, "God, you've forgotten me." And just thinking about just the picture of a child speaking to a parent saying, "Why have you forgotten me? Why have you rejected me?" That's an awful feeling. That's an awful thing. That's how the psalmist feels here. Rejected by God, unprotected.
I said abandonment, rejection could be there, and it comes up in chapter 44, verse 9. But we'll get there when we get there, right? Go ahead.
Yep, okay, here we go. "O God, we have heard with our ears, our fathers have told us what deeds you performed in their days and the deeds of old." Okay, so here comes a remembrance of the deeds that God has done. Verse 2, "You with your own hand drove out the nations, but then you planted. You afflicted the peoples, but then you set them free. For not by their own sword did they win the land, nor did their own arm save them, but your right hand and your arm and the light of your face, for you delighted in them."
You are my king, O God. Ordain salvation for Jacob. Through you we push down our foes. Through your name we tread down those who rise up against us. For not in my bow do I trust, nor can my sword save me. But you have saved us from our foes. You have put to shame those who hate us. In God we have boasted continually, and we will give thanks to your name forever. Seems to describe a faithful people who have remembered God and who are trusting God. But,
Then
verse 9.
Turns. So they were remembering, the psalmist was remembering, but now here's how he's doing. Verse 9. "But you have rejected us and disgraced us and have not gone out with our armies. You have made us turn back from the foe, and those who hate us have gotten spoil. You made us like sheep for slaughter and have scattered us among the nations. You have sold your people for a trifle, demanding no high price for them." Just showing they're not valued. Verse 13, "You have made us the taunt of our neighbors, the derision and scorn of those around us. You have made us a byword among the nations, a laughing stock among the peoples. All day long my disgrace is before me, and shame has covered my face. At the sound of the taunter and reviler, at the sight of the enemy and the avenger."
All this has come upon us, though we have not forgotten you, and we have not been false to your covenant. Our heart has not turned back, nor have our steps departed from your way. Yet you have broken us in the place of jackals and covered us with a shadow of death. And just right here, like I'm really reminded of Job.
Yeah, it does sound like Job.
Yeah, I've been reading through Job, and Job 23 and 24. Job puts forth his righteousness, how he has walked in the ways of God, and yet God has shown his injustice to him by punishing him and afflicting him. And that's the reality sometimes of those who are suffering, is that it's not always just. It can be even unjust from God's standpoint of view. He's, whether it's in Job's case, trying to show faithfulness of somebody, or God has some other reason why he afflicts the righteous who have no reason to be afflicted. Of course, Jesus was afflicted in that very same way. but for us as well, sometimes it can be like this. And then they argue. Verse 20, if we had forgotten the name of our God or spread out our hands to a foreign God, would not God discover this? For he knows the secrets of the heart. Yet for your sake we are killed all the day long. We are regarded as sheep to be slaughtered. Quote in Romans 8, just talking about the people of God who are faithful but yet are like sheep to be slaughtered.
Verse 23, awake. Why are you sleeping, O Lord? Rouse yourself. Do not reject us forever. Why do you hide your face? Why do you forget our affliction and oppression? For our soul is bowed down to the dust. Our belly clings to the ground. Rise up. Come to our help. Redeem us for the sake of your steadfast love.
They've been rejected, and they're crying for redemption. Maybe even there, if you want to, we've been rejected, but verse 26, rise up and redeem us. How's that for some R's?
That's good.
That's always good. Okay, we will see you tomorrow from Tahoe.
Okay, goodbye.